What's up, brothers? This is David Lyon, founder of Evolving Man. And in this video I want to talk about meditation and finding a way to practice it that actually brings real results to you, that is kind of more applicable to the Western world that most of you and I were brought up in, and kind of debunking some of the misunderstandings that, I've practiced for a long time and I see many people struggling with. So let me start with a bit of my own story. So I've been meditating for about 10 years, and I remember, especially in the beginning, I was sitting down and I was like, okay, so here's this thing, I'm supposed to have no thoughts. And so I would tense up really bad and being like, no thoughts, just follow your fucking breath. And it would actually work. There would be no thoughts besides the thought that I shouldn't have any thought. And so I was really, kind of proud of myself and being like, why are people talking so much about the many thoughts coming up? Like, I don't see any thoughts coming up. And at some point I realized, whoa, I feel so tense after meditating that I'm not sure if that's what I'm supposed to be experiencing. Okay, so over time I've kind of changed the game that I play while meditating. And so I really like to see it as a game, because if we put our kind of Western, very goal-oriented, like here's what you need to achieve and stay at, if we apply that to meditation, it's quite probable that you're going to use a lot of tension, you're going to put tension into your body, and that's, in my view, not the goal of meditation. Okay, so here's what I play. I play the game of kind of following this back and forth, this kind of dance, this swinging back and forth between, oh, I'm present, I'm connected to my breath, I'm connected to my body, oh, and now I got distracted, and now I go back. Okay, and so for me that's very different from I try to constantly be present with no break whatsoever. That's kind of a tough game to play that you're probably gonna lose. And whenever you get distracted, it's gonna feel like you're failing, which is not the case. Meditation is not meant to be this thing where you sit down and you have absolutely no thoughts. That might be a cool experience, but it doesn't give you the practice that meditation is about. Right? For me, meditation is practicing that choice when I get distracted to come back. And so when I kind of connect to this swing of like, what if this is part of the flow of life? What if it's not meant to be that I'm always like fully focused? What if sometimes I'm really focused and then I might lose focus? Oh, and I notice it and I come back. And so using this kind of swing motion has helped me to feel a lot more relaxed while meditating, has brought more of a play-like approach, and I cannot lose anymore. I cannot fail. Like, by now, it's so weird for me when people talk about like a good meditation. Like, what is a good meditation? Is it good when you feel great afterwards? Maybe. Maybe it's a great meditation if you feel terrible afterwards, because that means you've become aware of something that you didn't see before. I don't know. Right? We like to believe that we know what's good and what's bad. I personally don't. Okay? And so when I practice this kind of technique of I follow my breath, I follow what's happening in my body, whatever is happening in my body. I don't care if it's comfortable or uncomfortable, if it's numb. I kind of just am with whatever is in my field of awareness. And then at some point I will notice, oh, now I was distracted in my thoughts. Cool, let's come back. Okay, and so for me that's a way healthier approach that's going to give you so much more long-term effects than if you are trying to do it right. Okay, we're always going to do it wrong, and that's exactly why it's working. Because if you weren't doing it wrong, you would never be learning it, and you would actually not experience the difference between how does it feel when I'm really present in a relaxed way without tensing up, and how does it feel when I'm distracted, and how can I learn to kind of move more in between them instead of like making one right and one wrong. All right, if you have any questions about this, please put them in the comments. And as always, with Evolving Man, you're seen, you're loved, you're appreciated. Keep evolving, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.